Merry Christmas, Veritas family. We are so excited for the Christmas season. I am Sherry Davis. Davis, thanks for joining us for our very last give and take of the fall 24 semester, if you can believe it. I mean, I don't know about you, Brother Wagner. Feel like this term has gone very quickly?
Yeah, and too quick for me because I'm a little slower these days and getting things graded and
It sneaks up on us for sure. As always, if you're watching us live, jump in the comments and tell us where you're watching from. Also, if you're watching in replay. This one's just going to be a little bit of a different format since Brother Wagner is a repeat offender. We're not really going to have him go through his origin story and all of that. We're just going to chat for a little bit. We've got a couple of games. He's willing, but not eager, I would say.
yeah, exactly. We have to see what these games are like, okay? I'll try one and then
So
we can
Mike.
talk about the election, we can talk about our growing up
Well, let's talk about,
things.
let's say something Christmas related. You can talk for several minutes on anything Christmas related. Does anything pop to your mind?
Well, I mean, it's amazing when you think about this generation. Um, do they ever go Christmas caroling anymore? I mean, we went Christmas caroling as kids, as a family, just our family would go to old aunts that were, shut in or whatever, and we'd stand out and sing for them. But you don't see that too much anymore, do you?
I don't, I know our church will go as an organized event. And I know that Adam, as part of his Christmas musical that's coming up this weekend, shameless plug if anybody's in the area, come see us. There is a caroling component because I think it does have its own magical part of the season. It's just part of it, you know. And so you said that you grew up doing caroling
I
like
mean,
every year?
going out of the house into the cold
Yes.
and standing in front of people's homes and singing until they came to the door.
I don't know if that is widely done anymore. I think that
No,
people
exactly.
are,
And yet that was pretty common, even in front of our home. All of a sudden you'd hear this singing outside the door, and you'd go and open the door and listen. And
if anybody watching has done caroling, let us know. Let us know if that is part of your holiday, your Christmas traditions.
yeah.
Michael Breaker is watching. He's from West Alexandria, Ohio. Hi, Michael. Michael hops on pretty regularly. We're glad to have him. Um, yeah, what other traditions did you grow up doing that maybe you either still do or don't do anymore?
Well, I've been away from Pennsylvania for a long time. And we always looked forward as kids to the freeze, when it would really get so cold that you'd have lakes and rivers freezing. And so couldn't wait to put on our skates and go skating. So I'm sure that's still going on, of course, up and above the Mason-Dixon line.
When's the last time you've actually ice skated? Is that something you do as a sophisticated, mature person?
Yeah, I think, boy, the last time, man, it's hard to remember if we even went indoor, have indoor ice skating rinks that you can go to. Um, but we came back from Ireland in 96. So 84 is when we went to Ireland. I don't think have skated since 1984.
Oh, wow. So good long while.
Yeah.
So did
You weren't
you?
even born yet, were you?
Oh, you're cute. You're real cute. Um, were you when in Ireland? So you know how Christmas is here in America, commercialized and very hyped and all of that. Is it the same in Europe?
So we really enjoyed Christmas season in Ireland, learning their customs, which were not that much different, but there were some big ones. When we were there, they only had three TV channels nationally, and one was in Irish, so they only really had two, and one would come on at 8 in the morning, and then would be off at 11 at night, and and at Christmas time you would go and you would get the Christmas. TV guide. It wasn't called a TV guide, but you'd get the Christmas magazine, and it
Uh-huh.
would tell you everything that was going to be played during Christmas season for the whole month, all the movies, all the children's specials,
Uh-huh.
and we would circle the ones that we'd want to watch, which was something we never did in America. But this was like special because it was like your TV was finally coming alive with with things that you'd want to watch,
Uh-huh.
and then everything would shut down. I mean, the, there wasn't the shopping frenzy as there would be in America. The Christmas week, I mean, you basically just stayed home and or visited friends or family. And then especially the next day after Christmas was called St. Stephen's Day, or Boxing Day was another name for it. And so Christmas Day was family. I mean, you actually would have church in the morning, but then you'd have family the rest of the day. And then the next day, the 26th, you'd actually visit grandma or aunts and uncles.
Oh, that's when you would travel, was the day
And
after.
that's when you would travel to visit them. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Yes, I did realize or I think I knew, and I don't know if it's still the case because it's been a long time since you've been over there, but has it been more commercialized in more recent
I'm
history?
sure. Yeah. Oh, it has been definitely definitely the back when we were there in 84, they would be telling you stories of how that I grew up with, hearing stories of my parents saying you just got an orange for Christmas. That was the specialty.
Yeah.
But for them in Ireland, it was like 10 years ago. I mean, that was so they
Yeah.
were just starting to come into the holiday season where you'd have a lot of candy and cakes, and
Right.
they were getting a lot more money as a nation from the European Union. European
Okay.
Union was getting more organized. And so cars, I mean, even cars were a fairly new thing to see on the roads back in the 80s, you know.
What tradition? So you're an empty nester, you have
And
grandkids.
I'm talking about down where we were. We were in the more rural area of
Oh,
Ireland.
got it.
Up in the
Got it.
cities, perhaps it was a lot further ahead, but yeah.
What do you do now that you have only just you and Lori there? Or are you
Yeah.
want to be close to grandkids?
Yeah. Well, probably the number one thing Lori and I like are taking walks and going to movies. So
Yeah.
we haven't been to, uh, we're thinking about going to Bonhoeffer. We're thinking about going to that funny one, Red, or what's it called?
Yeah.
Where where Santa's being attacked by something.
Yeah, he gets kidnapped or something. Yeah.
I don't know.
When we were
So we
talking
haven't
about,
gone yet, but we like walks, and we have some beautiful walks here in North Carolina in the Winston-Salem area.
well, it's coming, it's a lot colder in Winston-Salem than it is when you come from Tampa, huh?
Unbelievable. It's, it's funny, your heart, it's hard to be satisfied, unfortunately. We're like the old Israelites. We grumble and complain about everything, even though we just got a miracle the week before.
When we were talking about caroling, Michael says, I grew up caroling. Our church goes to nursing homes every year. I think that was probably part of what our church does is goes to certain areas that
Yeah,
are
oh
in.
no. Yeah, nursing homes, caroling, yeah, that's still probably going on. But I'm talking about outside on the street in front of people's houses.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I would want to do that. Like you're painting a picture for me that I don't know that I would be on board
Well,
with.
it's like Halloween. I mean, no one just sends their kids out the door anymore. I mean, we used to go up and down the streets all night long, um, doing crazy things. And yeah,
Yeah, we won't go into all the crazy things that we should probably not know here on this particular thing. So,
right.
what other, okay, so we don't have a ton of Christmas traditions, but one thing my girls like to do is to decorate the gingerbread house. We like to have one of those at some point in the season. Last year we didn't get to do it because Adam was sick and I don't do it. That's not my thing. It's very messy, very particular, and it's not my thing. So um the girls do enjoy doing that. And then
We miss, of course, the children when they were small.
yeah,
And we were in Ireland, And one of the traditions we had in Ireland that we really enjoyed was we being away from America, of course, we get a lot of Christmas cards. I mean, buku amount of Christmas cards.
Really?
And so what we would do is we would tack them along the railing going up the steps, on the wall. I mean, everywhere the Christmas cards would be tacked. But then Christmas Eve, we would pick out what we'd have winners of the funniest card, the most beautiful card, the best message card, and we'd have a competition, not a competition, but we'd have kind of a voting,
You'd
uh,
vote.
a
Yeah.
vote of which ones won. Yeah, that was kind of fun to do.
Yeah, I don't know if we get as many cards anymore, and I certainly don't send them. But
Well,
I
that's
I
another thing, right? People don't even send cards anymore. I put up a Facebook saying of some sort, and that's about it.
yeah. I mean, Julia just had her 11th birthday a couple weeks ago. She got a check for her birthday from her great grandmother. And she said, Mom, it's my first check. And my youngest daughter, who is 7, had never, she said, What is a check? She didn't even know what it was. Like,
Yeah.
why are you excited about this?
Oh
So,
yeah. Well,
and
that was
she had
always
also, once upon a time, we talked about how we were talking about newspapers and how, you have that, if anybody out there is watching this, you have that syndrome where you can't touch certain things. It makes you just feel like, oh, I don't know if do you experience that, Brian? There's certain things that you just don't like to touch, certain feel.
no. I'm a that's my love language is touching. So
I mean, I get it. I do too. But there's certain things like, like a chalkboard or I was talking about how I don't like to touch newspapers. I just don't like the feel of them. I don't like when it leaves the black stuff on my fingers. And Julia was like, "Oh yeah, I've seen one of those before," and it was like a relic that she was talking about in a museum.
the newspaper, yeah.
Yeah, she had only ever seen one, and she'd never touched it, so she didn't have any idea what I
And
was
I
talking about.
delivered hundreds and thousands of newspapers. I delivered newspapers for years.
Oh, you did,
Yeah.
like on your bicycle.
Yep. Yep.
So from
And
how old to how old?
from 12 to 16, 17,
Wow, that's
5 years.
fun.
In the afternoon first, and then in early mornings. But yeah,
What'd you do with your money? Were you a spender or saver?
I was a spender. Yeah.
Ah, so
Yeah.
what did you do with it?
Yeah, I use it to buy gifts for Christmas or whatever. And yeah, I don't remember anything that I did special. I mean, just wasted it on friends and stuff. Yeah. Riotous living, riotous living.
Riotous living. Oh, brother. Oh, that's funny. Well, I am. Are you going to be seeing family for Christmas? Are you going to be traveling? What are you going to be doing?
No, well, no, I take that back. We may. We're talking about maybe going down to Jacksonville, where her mom is still 93 and
Oh, wow.
has dementia.
Okay.
So she doesn't recognize me anymore. Last time in April, she did recognize Lori,
Okay.
but she forgets the next minute of what you said.
Yeah, sure.
So we're thinking about going down maybe. We have a sister-in-law, my wife's brother's wife, um, just got cancer a few weeks ago and
Oh, boy.
in the pancreas going downhill pretty quick. So anyway, we're talking about maybe driving down to Jackson. It's all in Jacksonville, so
Okay.
we're talking about maybe driving down to Jacksonville.
What is that? 8 hours from you or something?
It's not, no, it's probably 7. Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, let's try out this game here. And if it works, we'll do a couple of them. If it doesn't,
All right, all
we
right.
won't. All right. So this game is 5 and 10. So you have to name 5 things in 10 seconds of whatever category. Okay.
All right, I'll try.
All right. The first category is vegetables.
Tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots, corn. Um, I'm already over 10 seconds, I'm sure.
No, you just had it. You had it. Oh boy, you were so close. I was on your team, but I can't think of anything new either. So you
Well, to me, it's the being flustered. It's just the time crunch
yes.
mentality. You're thinking about that instead of thinking about what you should be thinking about. And
All right, here's one more. We'll try this one. This one maybe is probably easier. All right, ready?
that was pretty easy. That was an easy one, actually.
I think this one is maybe easier. We'll see. We'll see if it's
All
easier.
right, all
All right,
right,
here we
all
go.
right.
Animals.
Dog, cat, bear, lion, and snake.
Nice. You did that in only 4 or 5 seconds. So
That was an easy one.
that was easy. All right, here we go. This may be, we'll see if this will be easy for you, maybe, and maybe not because of your colorblind. So we'll see. But
Because
here
of
we go.
what?
Because you're colorblind.
Oh, colorblind. Yeah, right.
All right, here we go. Colors.
Yeah, red, orange, blue, purple, and green. That's
See,
that's
you
that's a
are
pretty good one.
fast. All right. Here's a tougher one, maybe. I think you'll do pretty good at
How
this
about
one.
books of the Bible? I could do that pretty quick.
That is too easy for you. That would be a hard one for me, likely, but
I
too
know.
easy for you. All right, here we go. Countries.
Country, I was going to say Asia. Germany, France, Spain, Italy, and Belgium.
See, you're right. Is Belgium a country? Okay. This is why I would not be good at it either because
I hope you don't meet anybody from Belgium.
I was pretty certain that that was
Do you know where it is? Do you know where it's located?
next to Germany.
I don't know if I don't think it touches Germany.
Oh, no, you're gonna say I don't know.
No, I don't think it touches
Okay.
Germany. It's between France and Netherlands.
Oh, okay. Duly
It
noted. I
probably
will
touches Germany. I don't know.
look up. I'll have to look up. I'll have to study my geography. Okay. Here is your last one. We'll do one more. Let me see which one might be. Okay, here's I would think a pretty easy one. Things that start with the letter A. Words that start with the letter A.
Okay. Apple, acorn, ark, aardvark, and animal.
What? Nice job. Okay, I practiced this game. This is a funny story because I practiced this game before I got on with you just to see what it was going to be like and just to see
Yeah.
how it would go. And you know Zach Whiting. It was Zach Whiting who I practiced this on. And he also used the word aardvark. I thought that was so funny.
Well,
I
there
was
was this
like,
Dr. Zeus book with the letters of the alphabet,
when
and
has
aardvark.
anybody used the word aardvark? And it's come up twice now. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, this is the last one for real.
Oh, come on now. I
Just
want to
one more.
quit while
Just
I'm ahead. I want to quit while I'm doing well.
um
I know you. You're going to pick something really hard now.
no, I was gonna try to pick an easy one, but those were the easiest ones. The other ones were things like, okay, well, I'll give you a choice. You can do
Now,
pieces
just
of
give me a
furniture.
hard one. I'll try. I'll fail at the end. Let's go. Hard one.
Hard one. Um, let's say things in a kitchen.
Knife, fork, spoon, uh, blender, and oven.
Wow, you are good. Okay, so you went out on top. I feel like you did a really good job because I don't think quick enough for that either. Plus the time crunch, like you said, that I would fail
So
miserably.
I tried to put the time crunch out of my head during those last ones,
Yeah,
and
you did
I
fine.
used my fingers.
My fingers, that's smart.
That kind of pushed me forward, you know.
So this is the tip for any of you students who are going to be confronted or accosted with a game that has to do with fast thinking. Brian says use your fingers.
Exactly.
So that's your tip. That's your takeaway for today. Okay, so last thing we're going to be doing is our s'mores. So this week's competition is the top Christmas songs. Could be
You know, I was
secular.
thinking you probably should have divided. It's our last one, so I guess you have to do it. But you could have divided it into 2 weeks and had one with the Christmas songs and the other God, sacred and secular. But
Yes, I
anyway,
could
we'll
have.
do both.
We'll do both. I have some honorable mentions afterwards as well.
Me
So
too.
in case we overlap some. But okay,
Right.
so your number one is what?
I'm gonna go with Silent Night. I'm gonna take
I
that
knew
off the
you'd pick
table
it.
right away.
I knew you'd pick it. I knew you would. I mean, it's German heritage. Is that correct? Am I correct in that
Yeah,
background?
yeah, yep.
Mhm.
Luther, yep.
Yes, that is a very lovely song. Very, just a really beautiful,
Or Luther's
contemplative. Yep.
organist or something. Yeah.
Okay, my first was Silent Night. Now I have to move on to my number two. I'm going to choose Oh Holy Night.
That was my that was going to be my second.
Good, good. Then you've taken my first. I've taken your second. So now you got to move on to what is your going to be your second one.
Well, that means my second sacred one. I
Okay.
was going to put in a my second one is a secular one. So you ready? It's
Yes.
White Christmas.
Oh my word! I had the same on my list. Our lists are identical so far. Okay. Great. Now I got to dip into my honorable mentions more than I would have hoped. My second one, because you took that one, is now going to have to be It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. It is, it's probably not my favorite in that it's just once it starts coming on, then you know it's Christmas season. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really how,
I didn't even think of that. That's a good one.
yeah, yeah. I really like that one. All right, so that is my number two. And then, okay, so I said, Oh, Holy Night. And then
Now I'm just going to say right up front, I'm not going to do the Mariah Carey one, so you can have that one.
oh, good. Then I can just say it for mine because we won't overlap.
No, I'm not going to do that one. The third one that I have is I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Oh, I do like that one. Yeah, that's good. All right. So my number three is going to be Carol of the Bells. We had to sing that in a concert a couple times, and it's a lot of fun. It's a really pretty song. I really enjoyed that one. Uh,
So that I was, I that is a good one. That's a very good one. Um, and I almost don't want to use this next one because I don't think anyone knows it. Unless they're old like me and they are in the,
also, you don't want to insult your demographic who might be wanting to vote for you. I don't think you want to peg them to say only the old folks.
or they have to be in the circle that I grew up in, which is not the Independent Baptist circle. So they
Oh,
might
got it.
not
So it's
know
very
this
niche.
song. This is a Word of Life, um, Independent Fundamental Churches of America kind of song.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm
Let's
gonna
hear
put. I'm not gonna use it. I'm going to
Oh,
save it for my later.
got it. Okay, so what's your number four?
I heard the bells on Christmas Day.
Ah, did you watch the movie?
I watched the movie.
Did you like it?
Yeah, Lori and I liked it. Yeah, it's amazing story,
Yeah, we
and
just watched it for the first time this past
and that's
weekend.
probably one of the reasons I picked this song is because it's more recent, in memory,
Yeah.
um, popularity or whatever. But it's a good song too. I mean, it's just a good, even though secular in nature, it's a good song. Peace on Earth.
Yeah. It was a good, really good storyline. I hadn't
No, and,
looked
and the
into
and
the
the fact
history
that
of
she
it.
gets burned there at the end, man. Oh,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have brought that up.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Those of you who haven't watched it. And then my last one is Joy to the World, just a super classic, uplifting. I love to hear that, especially when you're in your, the energy of the church at Christmas season. You've got hundreds of people just lifting their voice. Just a really, really beautiful song at Christmas time. So,
Yeah, it is one to belt out. There's no doubt about it.
yeah,
But it's ruined for me because of being a theologian. It's a second coming song. It's got nothing to do with Christmas.
got it. Okay, I'll scratch it off. I'll have to get into my honorable mentions. I have a feeling that most of the viewers are not going to really know all of that, but you'll have carried that in your heart, I'm sure. So, all right. So number one for you is Silent Night. Number two is White Christmas. Number three is I'll Be Home for Christmas. Number four is I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. Is that what we
Yeah,
decided on for you?
yeah.
All right, and mine are Oh Holy Night, one it's the most wonderful time of the year, Carol of the Bells, and Joy to the World. Especially because three-fourths of our list was exactly the same. It was only one that we differed on, so I
Yeah,
had
yeah. Well, you'll probably win anyway because you always win each
no,
week.
no, I do not.
I know
Very
how you
rarely.
do that. You get other people to vote for you and make sure
Yeah, I campaign.
you
I spent a
call
very
them.
lot. I spent a lot of time
You
on
didn't
it.
watch, but could you please vote for me?
I'm texting them outside of the group, just
I
like,
think you must have won every week. Have you lost any weeks? I don't think
I
you.
lost, I lose most weeks. I only won when you were when it was up against you. So I'm hoping that I will keep that
All
I'll
right,
keep
all
that
right.
up.
So
Uh
so mine is called Ring the Bells. Have you ever heard that?
yes,
Ring the bells, oh ring the bells, let the whole world know.
yes.
You've
That
heard
was your
that?
honorable mention.
Yeah, it's my honorable mention.
Yep, I like that. I also
That was
like
Jack Wurtson's son, I think, wrote that one.
um oh Little Town of Bethlehem I always liked. It has that really pure, just pretty.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It's
Um
amazing how many of the they have that have such a gospel message in them.
yeah.
Carols.
One of the things though too is you know how people fuss about starting Christmas songs too early. Where do you stand on that, by the way? Where do you stand
Oh
on
man,
where do you
I'm definitely not till after Thanksgiving.
okay. So you want to give Thanksgiving its proper attention, and I agree. But I saw this meme or something that said, "Hey, Thanksgiving, when you start having your own carols, then we'll be able to jump in and sing that. We'll wait for it to
Jingle
come."
bells is Thanksgiving. People
I
don't
did hear
realize that
that.
either.
I did hear that, and it has not been appropriated correctly then. Over time, I guess it's just morphed into the Christmas season.
It's been misappropriated, right?
So anyway, you should just be on task. Get some Thanksgiving carols going, and we'll learn them and sing them and give it its due
No, we
attention.
do need more Thanksgiving songs. There's no doubt about it.
For sure.
And yeah, make some good secular ones would be good. Yeah.
Oh, Denny, you're hopping in at the very end. Well, you'll have to rewatch then because Denny Hastings says hello. And we are just about wrapped up for we were just talking about Christmas traditions and our favorite Christmas songs. So you'll have to watch the video to find out, and then I'll post in the poll after this so you guys can vote for your favorite ones. So we will, this is our very last one. We'll resume our give and takes the first week of January. I think January 6th will be our next one. We'll be kicking off the spring 2025 semester. If you can believe it, Brian,
Wow.
2025.
Wow.
I
I turned 70. You know that this next year.
70, really? Wow, I did not realize that.
Yeah.
My birthday's coming up
Old.
December 31st, so I am not quite to 70, but sometimes I feel like it.
No, you're just a young spring chicken, as my grandmother used to say.
That's
She
fun.
used to
Well,
go, she used to drive her. She was not in her 90s. We used to drive her up from Florida to Virginia, and she'd stay awake the whole night because we like
oh,
driving at night. And we'd stop at a McDonald's in the morning, and she would, I don't know how, man, she had energy like crazy. But we'd go in the McDonald's, and she would walk up to the oldest person she could find. She would just immediately, and old people would be up early anyway.
yeah.
She'd go to the oldest person she could find, and she'd say, "And how old are you?"
Oh my word, she just
She
straight up asked
would.
him how
She
old.
would. And the person would say, "Oh, I'm 75 or I'm 80." And she'd say, "You're just a spring chicken.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm 92," or whatever she was.
Wow, no kidding.
She was a lot of
Well,
fun.
I hope to be as spry anywhere near as old as that, but
Yeah.
you know, good for her. Good for her. Well, thanks so much for popping on today. Thanks for joining me, and we will start our give and takes back on January 6th. We'll see you guys then. Bye.
Bye-bye.